Three teaching tips that will make you to be loved by your students and will make you to be on top of your game. Now, the last one is the most important one. Sit tight and watch. All right. Most times you'll be asking yourself, how can I express myself in class? How can I pass across knowledge to the students? My dear, it is not easy, but there are three tips you need to know that will distinguish you among other teachers and I will make you loved by what students wherever you find yourself as a teacher, be it public or private school. Now just sit tight and listen. Now the very first tip is know the subject. What do I mean? Be versatile in that particular area you have focused in. Do you teach in nursery? Please be versatile in the various subjects you are taking them. Are you a subject teacher in secondary? Be good at that subject. Now, one thing actually makes students to be committed when they know that you are knowledgeable in your area. My dear, they cannot pull you around. But when they discover that even the subject you are taking, you're not conversant, you have no sound knowledge about the topic you are taking on a given subject, my dear, that is why you see students taking unnecessary information in class, leaving your class, making noise, making the class uncomfortable for you. But listen, when you are actually knowledgeable, when you are acquainted well with that subject, with the topic in question, my dear, every student would like to sit, listen, and watch you deliver. The next one, prepare before going to class. I said what? Prepare before going to what? To class. Do you know that most teachers just wake up in the morning and pick up their bags and start going to school? Yes. They don't even go through what they will have to deliver the next day. That is not the best. As a teacher, knowing fully whether you have classes tomorrow, be you a student teacher or primary school teacher, you should take time, even if it's an hour after the stress of the day. Yes, probably when you have rested, go through what you have the next day. That will make you adequately prepared. Listen, if you are not prepared, no matter how knowledgeable you are in the subject matter, you will see yourself dangling. You see yourself messing up because they'll be seeing loopholes in the course of your delivery. But when you are adequately prepared and you have some knowledge of the topic you are teaching, my dear, that day will be a very wonderful one for the children. They will never forget that day. And the last one, which is a very important one. Now, if you have watched to this point, I must really appreciate your patience. Now, the one I want to release now is the most important. Guess what that should be? Now, that is what? The teaching methods. Again, the teaching methods. Now, you may have some knowledge of the subject. That is number one. Two, you may be adequately prepared for the class. But if you don't have the proper teaching techniques to be used or method adopted in delivering a particular topic, my dear, sorry is your name as a teacher. Sorry is what? Is your name. Now, let's assume you have mathematics. Let's assume at the end of the break period, is it the same method you adopted in the morning when you had maths in the morning that you adopted in the afternoon? Ask yourself that question. Now, let's assume that the students are not actually in a better mood and you walk into a class to teach a particular subject. Which kind of teaching method do you think you will adopt? And the student attention will be given to that particular class. Now, these are the three important things as a teacher who have been called into the profession need to take cognizance of before being able to be rated a qualified teacher. But when you fail to do this, you see yourself struggling. Remember, number one is what? Having sound knowledge of the subject. Number two, how prepared are you? And the last point, which is, which teaching method fits that particular class at that particular time. Now, do not forget to do what? To like our page. Yes. Call on your fellow teachers to follow us for these wonderful and exciting tips on how to make this teaching profession a stress-free one for you. Remember, I am always here to deliver the best for you and to make this profession an easy one. Thank you so much. Remember, comment, share, and most importantly, like our videos. We are equal on TikTok. Yes, we are equally on Twitter. We are equally on Facebook as well. This is a platform. Recommend this page to friends. Yes. And you won't regret you did. See you next time. God bless you. Remember, teaching is a call. If you are not called, you cannot fit in. Well done, my fellow teachers.